Altruistic Environment.
Nature is not a place to visit, it is home. Gary Snyder said. E.M. Forster also asked, what is the good of your stars and trees, your sunrise and the wind, if they do not enter into our daily lives? Time waits for no man.
Irma. My daughter. It's been a long time you visited this old man here.
Yeah. Grandpa, I really missed you.
And what about me? I'm your mother, remember?
Mother. I really did miss you. I and Dad planned to come together. But something came up.
I understand, dear. I need to get some work done. I'll let you two talk.
Grandfather Philip. I'm in the city now. And I can't stay alone. Perhaps I can register in the library as a librarian. I need a job and I can still attend school. Grandfather, what do you think?
I think that's a good idea. I love how independent you're becoming. Too bad I missed your childhood. Now you're almost graduating out of secondary school. Well, if that's your choice, you can register tomorrow and school at the city high school.
Are you new here? I'm definitely sure I haven't seen you here before.
Yes, I am. Nice to meet you. My name is Irma.
My name is Shari. What are your hobbies?
I like poetry and get most inspiration from nature. Bye. I need to go.
Just who I need. I might have found my match. Hey, wait for me. You're such a foodie. Did you know?
I do like food. Number one foodie in town.
What do you see about Earth?
Well, you see, I really am fond of nature. Let me tell you a story.
I never knew you grew up in the countryside.
Well, I spent most of my life there because I was recuperating. During that period, the only thing I could do was write, and I saw nature as my inspiration. The cool wind and the starry skies.
Wow, I love nature because of its importance, and I never knew about this. Well, let's go home together, since we live in Thisame area. What do you think?
That's a good idea.
You really like reading.
What's that?
School bell is having problem, let's go. School is over. Do you know that you're my only friend?
Really?
I heard you love poetry. Why?
It's a way I can speak up and describe what I feel without having to do anything.
Why do you love nature?
It's where I draw most of my inspirations from. And you?
My mother died because of a waterborne disease. Since then I vowed to make a change when I realized how useful it was to man.
We'll see you another day. Bye.
Wow, you look good. You think so? Stop the flirty act. Let's go in.
Here's quite a good place.
Good. It's amazing. So how are you planning for the midterm break?
Poetry.
Such a foodie.
Why did you call me here, by the way?
Well, I just wanted to tell you. I'm moving to another country.
Oh, I will really miss you.
Okay, what message came in?
Have a look.
That's about it. This message is from my uncle. You love poetry, and this is a way to use your talent to save the world.
Let's do some dancing before departing.
Sure.
So Irma, I've heard little about you. But I know you're wise and intelligent. What do you like doing?
I like expressing myself.
Have you ever thought about using your talent to make a change?
No.
I do hope one day you'll know the essence of this. By the way, I want to show you something in the park.
What a scene. This is so beautiful.
Yes, but we fail to observe some certain things like the loss of biodiversity.
But everything here looks normal.
The little things matter a lot. In 2 years' time this forest wouldn't be here if human activities continue.
Something must.
So what exactly are you telling me?
Just listen to me.
Sure.
In my class there's a girl named Shari. She's like. Well, everyone calls her a weirdo, but she just views things differently.
Nerd. If you ask me what are the things she views differently. Because we have nerds in fashion like you. Always wearing that thing on your head.
Can you be less rude? Besides, I don't think the things she views differently makes her weird.
We have the good type of weird and the bad.
Fine, you win. She cares for Earth with her life.
Pathetic.
She defends justice and creates equilibrium in life.
Please, is there a need?
And she also carries out Earth projects, participates in things like Model UN. She does everything that could make an impact on Earth, like controlling carbon footprints.
100% weirdo, and she's also a nerd.
Who wants to talk to someone like you? All I'm saying is that I want you to join me. Uncle Professor said.
Uncle Professor.
It's a long story. All I'm saying is that we should use our talents and voices to make a change.
Now I see what influence is. Negative.
You're becoming a hot-headed person. I'm just saying that we should learn to partake in things that concern our planet.
Like what? How did I get here?
Listen. Whether you like it or not, you're coming with me.
Are you my Irma? What do you gain by planting and helping? Anything we ask, God gives it to us. No way Earth can be destroyed or go extinct, and if those, there is always a planet B. There are 26 letters of the alphabets.
Number 1. There is no planet B. Is it Mercury or Jupiter that cannot hold any life? Not even Mars, Venus or Saturn, or even Pluto and Neptune. Number 2. God put man in the garden not to destroy but to protect it. Number 3. You want to ask God. Do you think he'll keep replenishing when we keep destroying? And for your information, the 26 letters of the English alphabet have different functions. So after destroying A, how do you spell your name?
Fine, I'm at fault.
And what do you say?
Sorry.
And would you consider our deal? And also bring your brother too?
Yes.
So let's go for a meal with your brother.
He's not around yet.
No need to feel bad. Friends together.
Friends forever. So what do you plan to do?
Our talents and voice are the greatest things we could use. If we begin to admire the Earth, we will learn to protect it. Honestly, I do not know what she sees, but I think we should learn to belong. Educate the heart, then educate the mind. That's education, a wise one said. Admiration and special attention with a connection.
Exactly. So we should learn to be among.
What's your place in the ecosystem? Have you ever wondered about that?
I just live life without allowing life to live in me.
I also realize it now.
What do you think?
This is what I call Operation Connection. Shari is coming in 2 days' time. We'll do it all together.
She is. I understand. For the benefit of mankind, I'll be nice to her.
In the remaining days of reflection before Operation Connection, Andrea and Irma reflect on those things that they did and look at it from a different view. If we look at our daily activities from a different side, we'll understand what Andrea and Irma meant by reflecting on their activities before. Take for instance, how do others feel by walking on the road while you take a car? But now see Earth as a person and how your activities affect the Earth both positively and negatively.
This is fun. Call Shari.
Okay. I love the feel of sunshine and the wind.
Who doesn't? What did she say?
She's missing us.
I'm having fun and fun and fun.
The next
Is Shari coming?
Any moment from now.
The outdoors is so wonderful. Do you think all we did those days we were being wicked to Earth?
I think so. But now we know how great the outdoors is. The beauty and the cool wind and the tranquil yet stunning scenes.
Look.
Shari darling is back.
You really a fashion queen. Even in the woods.
Now I'm going to get some wood.
You must be Shari. And you're Andre. Friends together. Friends forever.
at school.
Where's your school uniform?
Long story.
Whatever, it's time for lesson. Where's Teacher Zoo?
We'll just wait for the bell to go.
Still feeling yesterday's outing was worth it?
Who wouldn't? What do you think? Use 3 words to describe Earth.
Beautiful, magnificent and sincere. It's paradise. I just wish it will last longer. I feel bad.
You know the term ecocide.
You know. I've heard of pesticides and herbicides, even infanticide, but ecocide I'm not sure.
Ecocide is destruction of the natural environment that is widespread, long-term and severe. The concept of ecocide originated in the 1970s after the United States devastated the environment in Vietnam through use of Agent Orange during the Vietnam War.
Just say it's destruction of our environment. Long statement short.
What were we supposed to learn today? I'm sure teacher isn't around.
We are supposed to learn about law of gravity.
Oh well, physics is always one of my worst classes.
I love physics.
My future Isaac Newton.
That means you're the second Dr. Edith Brown Weiss. Didn't tell me you're this smart and you don't know him?
Who is he?
The first mention of climate justice in academic literature has been identified as a 1989 book on intergenerational inequality by U.S. environmental lawyer Dr. Edith Brown Weiss of Georgetown University.
Interesting, but I know of Svante Arrhenius. It wasn't until a few millennia later, in 1896, that Swedish scientist Svante Arrhenius (1859–1927) became the first person to imagine that humanity could change the climate on a global scale, according to Weird.
You're good.
I know.
Such a narcissist.
What just came in?
I've been carrying out minor projects and connecting with local scientists to help the Earth, but now it looks like our environment is at stake.
Companies or individuals?
Everyone is involved. I'm this problem. No wonder I'm not feeling right.
What are they doing? When we went out everything was alright.
Shari. Uncle Professor said things seem ordinary. But every time a change occurs positively or negatively. What are they doing? Let me answer you. Humans impact the physical environment in many ways: overpopulation, pollution, burning fossil fuels, and deforestation. Changes like these have triggered climate change, soil erosion, poor air quality, and undrinkable water. Like that old man there, I think he's not feeling too good.
It's so frustrating. Nature has been so kind. Nature can generate many positive emotions, such as calmness, joy, and creativity, and can facilitate concentration. Nature connectedness is also associated with lower levels of poor mental health, particularly lower depression and anxiety. Our forests, rivers, oceans and soils provide us with the food we eat, the air we breathe, the water we irrigate our crops with. We also rely on them for numerous other goods and services we depend on for our health, happiness and prosperity. Nature provides us with water, clean air and food, and raw materials for medicines, industry and buildings. Our crops rely on insect pollination and the complex biological processes that create soil. Enjoying parks, landscapes and wildlife improves our health and well-being. But now look at what we have done. What have we done to reciprocate? Instead we destroy.
I just know what to do.
And they planned and planned. 28 days later everything was arranged and they were able to get everything set at the city hall, where both the rich and poor were assembled.
Good day all, into your light in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good day all, my name is Mr. Omar. And you are watching Talk of the Town with our new guest Miss Irma.
Thanks for having me.
May you introduce yourself?
I have a simple background. My name is Irma Dutch, a student from the City High School. A poet and a proud literature student.
Well then, may I ask why you're here today?
I'm here because I wanted everyone here present today to know something very important. And that's my presentation.
Well, the stage is yours.
I was young and free-minded. 12 and 13, but now I'm 15. I even regret knowing my actions late.
My name is Shari, the girl at the back of the class. Called weird for her beliefs. But now let me tell you a story. The smug little girl, ambitious and wild, ferocious, was tamed by her, who later became her friend.
But then we cooperated and built a bond. A bond that will last forever even when we exist or not.
Influence is power, and I know we don't know what others feel. Remember, I believe.
And I had my own ways. Two different species. One who cared and another who didn't. Influence, action and cooperation. That is what I call Operation Connection.
Yes, but then we learned from both sides. I love force. I thought we destroyed with knowing those damages. But now I learned.
Sharing things and helping other people may damage the economy, but it's a great way to decrease our environmental footprint. Since the Earth's resources are finite, competing to outconsume one another is a self-destructive course of action.
Environmental awareness can be either local or global one depending on the type of environmental problem. Studies have argued that this awareness tends to be related to an individual's altruism, which is one's action that benefits others without expecting some kind of external reward. That is an altruistic environment.
And that's the way we believe change would occur. If we could cooperate in the absence of
favoritism and violation of laws, then Earth
will become a better place.
First step to solve environmental problems is to, according to Mahatma Gandhi, be the change we want to see in the world.